Bro, I offered to buy you breakfast. Yeah, well, you snooze, you lose. Some people have already done a day's work. Yeah, I said some people like Dad.
Oh, I haven't finished with you lot. Right, so remember, no smoking, no drinking.
You're not gonna believe
and
this.
You're a mythical being. Mind your language.
All right,
and whoever
see.
had the extra black pudding with the full English is taking the mick.
Excuse me, mate.
What?
Just wondered.
Ah, Weatherfield Winter Wonderland. Santa's Little Helpers. We've got Good Health, National Health, Health and Safety, he's the leader, and Elvis Presley. To be fair, he can just about hold a tune, but...
Genius, are you open then or what?
Well, today's the day, my friend. We've got mulled wine for the grown-ups, Father Christmas for the kids. Have you got kids?
Yeah, a girl.
Well, I'll tell you what, for 10 quid, you'd give your little princess the time of her life. How old?
9 months.
Perfect. Perfect. I tell you what, you'd definitely be the daddy once she sees what we've got in store for her. Twinkly lights, all sorts. I swear, you'll think you're in Finland. Or Norway.
Sounds ace.
Maybe see you later then.
Yeah.
That way!
I thought I was being pretty generous offering to host it for them. Oh, and by the way, don't go turning up in an old pair of jeans and a T-shirt. I know it's not a proper wedding breakfast, but we should look like we've made an effort.
Sal?
It's really weird why they call it a wedding breakfast even when it's in the afternoon.
Not really. Sal, can we just sit down and have another brew?
No, I can't. I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock. I'm having a wash and blow, and Claudia, she's a right stickler.
Just a quick one, love.
No, seriously, last time I was late and I had a perfectly legitimate excuse or reason, might I add. She made me wait until she'd done a perm. Oh, by the way, before you came down, a police car turned up on the street. I think it might have been for Robert.
How do you know that?
Well, as if carrying on with 2 women wasn't bad enough.
Was it, though?
Yes, it was.
Well, maybe it was all a big mistake.
Tim, he was going to marry both of them.
Yeah, I know, but, you know...
But, there's a but.
No.
No, I should think not. I mean, think how humiliated Michelle must feel if I were in her shoes. He wouldn't be leaving that flat alive, I'll tell you. Right, I'll see you later. I love you.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
Johnny, we're a B&B.
Doesn't mean we can't turn business away. Michelle's family.
Well, if you take a look at these accounts, you'd see that actually we can't afford to turn business away. And anyway, I'll tell you something else for nothing. Should have been grateful that I took him in last night and he wasn't going back to the flat mood he was in.
Morning.
Morning. Do you sleep all right?
Not really, no. I mean, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Could I get you a brew? Breakfast?
No, just tea for me. I can do it, Jenny. Can't believe he'd cheat on our Michelle with that Vicky.
Can't speak too well of her. We don't know what's happened to her, do we? Robert.
Don't you think I want to know what's happened to her? Johnny, come on.
Yeah?
I swear, if I knew, I would say.
Morning.
Is there any news?
No news. I was just wondering if I might ask you a few more questions.
Look, whatever we haven't got, we'll get.
We can't just nip out to the shop now with 4 babies in tow.
Well, there are 2 of us, and we're only bringing 2 home, so...
Oh, right, it'll be a doddle then. And I still think we should have got him tomorrow. I'm not happy with it being Friday the 13th. It's a bad omen. It's not funny.
Come here.
Oh, we haven't got time.
We have got time. Let's make the most of it just being the 2 of us. Might be the only chance we get in a while.
I did all the places you suggested, but I thought I'd do the kitchen again after we'd finished preparing the food.
Good idea. Yes, you have been busy.
I'm glad it meets with your approval.
I'm afraid, though, my darling, I'm going to have to leave the prepping to you.
Oh?
Urgent errands.
Okay.
Now, the most important thing is the crab. The best way to get it out of the shell...
Jeffrey, my darling, I cook for a living. I'm sorry, go on.
No, as you say, you know best.
Maybe you could do it when you get back.
I've told you I've got things to do.
Okay. No problem. Okay.
I do love you.
I love you too.
Has anyone seen my tape measure?
And Grace said yes.
She's totally up for it. All right, this is going to be my first Christmas with Tiana. I just want it to be special, okay?
I said nothing.
Anyway, Winter Wonderland or no Winter Wonderland, it's going to be a success.
Oh, that thing on the posters?
Yeah, I'm taking Grace and Tiana later. Proper little family day out and that.
Oh, that'll explain the elves then.
Right, I better go and do some work. See you later.
Let's.
You just have to let him get on with his thing.
I worry that he's the one doing all the running around. What if they disappear again?
Look, it's his life. Let him get on with it.
He's got all invested in Tiana. And if she... Mum, he's a big boy now, yeah?
When's the last time you see him this happy? Hmm? He's not going to thank us for sticking our nose in again. I've got to go. See you later.
Someone must have seen her.
According to neighbours, no one's seen or heard her since the night before the wedding. And she was arguing with you.
Well, I don't know, the postman, the guy and the newsagent.
No one. And there's been no activity on her bank cards or mobile. So I'd like to go over your story again.
Hey, it's not a story.
We need to establish where Miss Jeffries is and why she hasn't made contact.
I don't know where she is. I told you, I went round there, we rowed, and I left.
But the thing is, you are the last known person to have had contact.
Yeah, and when I left, she was fine. You seriously think something's happened to her, don't you? What, and that I'm responsible? Oh, come on. She's carrying my child.
Miss Connor tells me that she'd expressed concern that Miss Jeffries might turn up at your wedding.
Yeah, that's right.
But you reassured her. You told her to leave it to you and that you'd sort it.
Yes. I tried to talk sense into Vicky. That's when we rowed.
And she never turned up. You must have been very convincing.
Daniel.
Oh, hey. I've just popped into the cabin. How are you?
Fine, I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah. A few bruises, a bit sore, but, listen, I'm sorry.
There's no need, love.
And I will pay for your windscreen to be replaced.
That's why we have insurance. Listen, the main thing is I'm fine, you're fine, so no harm done, eh?
Thanks.
You take care, Pet.
Oh, what time do you call this, slacker?
Oh, hi. I've got the day off.
Oh, well, I'm heading to Roy's if you fancy a brew.
Yeah, I can't.
Of course.
No, I said I'd help my gran out for a couple of hours.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for, you know,
You must be covered in bruises.
fair few. But it could have been a lot worse if you hadn't talked some sense into me.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
It will get easier.
I know. And I will do better.
The pain will fade and eventually you'll be able to move on. But you'll never forget her, Daniel. Or stop loving her.
Thanks. Seriously.
Right, get out here.
See ya.
See ya.
What about the blankets?
See, that's you, that rushing me. Oh.
You all right?
Hiya.
You all right, Chairs?
Just thought we'd come and see if you needed help. Could have murdered a bacon barm earlier. But...
Not for you, for the babies, you daft beggar. Although if you are hungry...
No!
We ain't got time. We're due up the hospital.
Oh, they're blankets. Oh, I remember when I brought Hope home.
Scary stuff, eh?
Why would you say that? We're going to be fine, aren't we, Chase?
Yeah. No, I just meant, you know, it's a big change. Huge.
Yeah, that's why we came round, really, just to offer to help.
Well, I think we've got it covered.
Yeah, we're only bringing 2 of them anyway. We've got to leave 2 of them there.
Listen, going from no babies to 1 baby, massive. Going from 1 baby to 2 babies, 2 times massive.
I've done this before, you know, Fizz.
Or maybe just till we get settled. Because I'm going to want to be up the hospital and all.
Me too, but I've told you we're going to be fine. And I'd like it to be just the 5 of us tonight. You know, make a fuss of Joseph and that.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway. But
No problem.
yeah, we best get going, come on.
You give them babies a kiss from their Auntie Fizz, yeah?
Will do, see ya.
Oh, you're right, Rita.
Oh, I think it's tempting fate to answer that question.
Oh, I'm
these
sorry,
days.
Reet, but we're on our way out.
Oh, of course. Yes, it's the big day. I was just wondering, you
Do
see.
you know, can it wait?
We're running behind, that's all.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, ready?
As I'll ever be. Reet, will you shut the door on your way out for us,
Oh,
please?
no problem. You go. Go.
Hey, your missus, she's on the warpath.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Because she couldn't get hold of you at work and you're not answering your mobile.
I'm silent, innit?
Oh, yeah, we ate that.
Yeah, well, the message was, tell him to get back here to get showered and changed.
Do you want a drink?
Have you got wax in your ears or something? Is this about Yasmin being your new stepmom? Because
No, it's not about Yasmin.
Good. Because I love a good party. And I am not looking at your miserable mush as I am partaking of the free buffet and booze.
I'm married.
Well, I might not be the sharpest tool in the box, but yeah, I had noticed.
To somebody else.
Go on.
It was a long time ago. It was in Vegas.
Who to?
Well, does it matter? I thought it was just a bit of a lark, but it turns out there was a proper marriage.
I swear, only you moron.
I'm bearing my soul here. It makes me a bigamist.
Makes you an idiot. Which Sally knew already. Look, just tell her everything you've just told me. I mean, it's ridiculous, but...
I can't.
Well, she's my mate. And I'm telling you, you have to tell her.
Yeah, but she'll flipping kill me.
She won't kill you. She probably won't. But she loves you. And if she finds out that your marriage is a sham, it'll break her heart. But you just have to be honest. And maybe she'll forgive you. Eventually.
Police came to see him again.
Oh?
Well, they obviously think that he's got something to do with her disappearance.
I honestly don't know what to think, Johnny.
I keep telling myself this is Robert we're talking about.
The same Robert that got another woman pregnant and promised to marry her. That Robert.
I'm sorry, love.
He lied and lied, and I don't know who he is anymore. Or what he's capable of.
The bill for table 6, please.
Check all the CCTV along that route, OK?
Sarge,
I'll get back to you.
you might want to see this.
Call the lab.
It's going to be so weird having 2 babies in the house.
Wait till it's 4.
Big day.
Yeah? They're just being changed.
And it's about to get even bigger.
Really?
We just had a chat in the unit meeting and agreed there's no reason why all 4 babies can't go home today.
Thought you'd have found something more exciting to do on your day off.
Oh, well, actually, it ended up being half a day. Helped out at the salon. What have you been up to?
Been training.
Gonna go to the gym in a bit. Too many meals in this place. But I'm back later if you fancy hanging out. About time we went on another date.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I've literally got no money. That's why I worked this morning. Do you know what? I feel like becoming one of those people that says they're only buying Christmas presents for kids.
Right. Look, I'm in the first team squad for Monday's match. We can celebrate my league debut. I'll tell you what. How about we suck up the whole Christmas vibe and go see that Winter Wonderland thing that's opened?
I don't know.
It'll do you good. It'll take your mind off stuff.
Stuff?
You've just seemed a bit down lately. Anyway, no one loves the Grinch. 4 o'clock? I should be buffed by then.
Okay.
Oh, and they've got elves. The leader's called Elf and Safety. Yeah.
I think I'll pop around again later when they're back from the hospital. See if I can help.
Do you know, Rita, I'm not being funny, but if I was Gemma, I think I'd prefer it if folks stayed away until I got those babies settled in. Are you thinking of going somewhere? It's just, I wouldn't have thought it was a good idea to, fly off somewhere under the circumstances.
Circumstances?
But a few days ago, you said they weren't going to be ready.
Like I said, they've made amazing progress in a short space of time. There's nothing more that we can do for them here that you can't do at home.
Well, what if one of them stops breathing?
Look, I know it must be a little scary, but there's no reason to think that'll happen.
Are you sure they're well enough? I mean, how can they be?
I'm sure. And anyway, you've no doubt been worrying how you're going to visit 2 here with 2 others to take care of at home.
We would have managed.
Look, I know you're anxious. All parents are when they take their babies home, but they are tougher than they look. And the way you 4 have battled to get to where we are today, I know they're going to be fine.
But we've only brought 2 car seats.
I'll go back and get the others. Take them home in a big taxi or something.
The midwife will visit from tomorrow, and in 10 days, the health visitor will check up on you and your babies. In the meantime, we're at the end of a phone if you need us, OK? I'll go tell Nurse, then there's just a few routine tests to run, and you're good to go.
Thanks, Doctor, for everything that you've done. Hey, all 4 babies coming home. Can't ask for any more than that, can we?
No. Couldn't ask for anything more than that.
And in the Inuit culture, that's Eskimos in common parlance, a man is not allowed to marry until he's proved himself as a hunter.
In Weatherfield parlance, that would be Yasmin sending Jeff up fresh scores for a leg of lamb.
And here he is, hunter-gatherer.
Yeah, that's me, Brian. I would have done that, love.
I thought Roy would have been here.
Oh, his brother's very poorly.
Oh, dear.
Has everyone got a glass? I'd like to propose a toast. Unless of Tim will like to do the honours.
What? Oh, yeah. So Jeff and Yasmin.
Jeff and Yasmin.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Help yourself to food, everyone. My husband's crab pinwheels to follow.
So, Grace, when do children go to nursery these days?
So I think I get the 3 hours when she turns 3, but she already goes to one 2 days a week, and then a friend takes her for 3 days so I can work. Couldn't manage otherwise.
I can always pick her up if you ever need me to.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks.
Yeah, ours used to love it. Do you remember? Especially him. He used to climb over everything.
Yeah, he did. So, expensive, this nursery.
Yeah, that's why I only send her for 2 days.
Well, she looks gorgeous in a little outfit. I used to love dressing Dee Dee up when she was little.
Yeah, I bought it with the money Michael gave me.
Would you mind if... Would it be all right if I bought her the odd thing? It's just that I see stuff when I'm in town and...
Yeah, of course.
Well, no peace for the wicked. I got to get back to work, so bye, Grace. But see you again soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Bye, darling.
Do you remember our wedding, love?
Oh, of course I do. It was the happiest day of my life.
Well, don't let Kevin hear you say that. You remember how it nearly didn't happen because you and him had that kiss?
Where the heck did that come from?
Nowhere. She was talking about weddings, aren't we? And it was hurtful, but I forgave you, didn't I?
Oh, Yasmin?
Yes?
Could I get a clean... It's,
Oh, I'm so sorry. There you go. Sorry. Right, now who? Haven't I bored with my Vegas photos? Abby. I'll be back.
So, have you ever been to Vegas?
Me? No.
Huh. I think Tim has.
Yeah, he did mention something.
Did he? What did he say?
What about Vegas?
No, about his expedition up the Andes. Yes, about Vegas.
You know.
About the woman. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to be in his shoes when he tells her.
When? I'm guessing she still thinks she's your one and only. Hey?
I thought you knew how to do car seats.
These are different.
Done it the way that I said in the first place.
Well, there isn't no room for you and me. Anyway, they're in now. So, sorry about this.
No problem. It's like everything. Practice makes perfect.
I hope so.
Listen, you're going to be great. And we're here if you need any advice, OK?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for everything.
Don't forget, sleep when they sleep. Yeah?
Blimey hell, these pastries are mega.
Ah, well, the recipes are mine, but the execution is down to my good lady wife.
Oh.
The contempt with which the beige buffet is viewed in some circles is, in my humble opinion, wholly unwarranted.
Nothing you like better than a sausage roll, is there, Pep?
Oh, indeed. Oh, no, Alia?
No, she found it difficult to get away.
Expect she's dead chuffed.
Could I have your attention, please? I'd just like to say a few words. You get to a certain stage in your life when you realise you've got more years behind you than in front. And it's easy to believe that happy memories will sustain you into old age. And I've got lots of happy memories, for which I'm very grateful. And I have a son of whom I'm immensely proud. But never in my wildest dreams did I believe that I would also find love again, let alone with someone as kind, intelligent, and beautiful as Yasmin. I love you, Yasmin, and you have made me the happiest man in the world by becoming my wife. To my wife, to Yasmin.
Yasmin. Hope you're taking note.
Me? Been there, done that.
Never say never.
Bit of a softy, your old man, isn't he?
Oh, that was so lovely. And, you know, I think you're right about me ruining our very special day with that stupid kiss.
You didn't ruin it.
Well, I know the important thing is we got married. It's just, well, it's the one day in your life where you want everything to be perfect. And I think they've got it right, you know, with 2 bites of the cherry. Marriage ceremony and then a wedding breakfast to seal the deal.
Will they not just eat when they're hungry?
I'll be all right if we were a couple of octopuses.
So how's this rota gonna work then?
Well, while I'm here, you can feed one, and then while that one's being winded, you can feed the next one.
Well, what if they're asleep?
Oh, we'll wake them up.
No. Why would you wake up a sleeping baby?
We need to get him into routine. Babies like routine. I know from Joseph, trust me.
But we've had the nurses to help us.
I promise you, it's gonna run like clockwork. Oh, hey up, you're on. We can't leave him in the car seats anyway.
London?
Yeah, sounds like good money too.
But, I mean, why are you looking for jobs in London?
Well, I'm not. The agency just called, but look, it doesn't matter anyway. I've told them I'm not interested.
You know?
No. Well, I don't want to uproot Tiana, but I am going to have to look for a better paid job closer to home.
Good. Good. Oh, how exciting is this, eh?
Oh, you lot! I pay you to be elves. Go, be elves.
Oi!
Ho, ho, ho!
What's this?
Have you come to see Santa? I know you have come to see me because one of my elves told me. They said, little
Tiana.
Tiana, that's it. Little Tiana's coming to see you, Santa. I usually sit them on my lap. Come here, sweetheart.
Have you been drinking?
Sorry?
He has. He's been drinking.
Oh, I haven't been drinking. I've been sampling. As CEO, it's important that I taste. I
think I'll take her home.
Oh, no, great. So let's show her the animals.
Elves! Elves! We could get Elvis Presley to sing her a song.
We'll see you soon.
I know we can do something else. I mean, this is funny, right?
Michael, this guy's drunk and this place is a dump. But I think she's tired anyway. See you soon.
Okay. At least let me walk you back.
Don't feel guilty. You deserve a break. And anyway, I bet Ken loves having him.
Yeah, he does.
Flaming heck. Hey, Jenna, you bringing them home? The quads? Bringing all four of them home?
And so it begins.
Jenny, can I pay my bill, please?
Yeah, sure.
You all right? Sorry, stupid question.
No, I should be asking you that.
Oh, if there's anything that I can do.
You're leaving us, are you?
Yeah, it's just for a few days. But listen, I wanted to thank you again for taking me in.
I didn't.
Yeah, well, thank you. Take care.
Oh, not going on your holidays, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm going to Ireland.
On business?
No, I'm going to do what you should have done. I'm going to see Vicky's ex-husband. Has it not occurred to you that she might be there with him? Or that he might have hurt her?
Lots of things have occurred to me, Mr. Preston. And the common factor in most of them is you. I don't think so. Robert Preston, I'm arresting you on suspicion of assault. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I already told you, we argued about Michelle, about the wedding.
Vicky was upset.
Yeah, of course she was upset. Yes, she was upset.
Then what happened?
I went home.
So you rowed. Did she throw anything, or did you throw anything?
No, yeah, she threw, I don't know, some kind of vase at me.
Did it hit you?
No.
According to your earlier statement, when you left, you said she was okay.
Yes, she was fine.
My client has been through all this. So unless you've got something other than your suspicion, you've no grounds to keep him here.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop interjecting. We searched Miss Jeffrey's house earlier and we found a fragment of some kind of china ornament, a vase.
He already told you that she threw the vase at him.
It had blood on it. We're not sure whose, but it's at the lab right now. And if I were a betting woman, well, then my money would be on it being Vicky Jeffries. In the meantime, I presume you have no objection to our searching your flat, as well as your business and vehicles?
Johnny, they've got a warrant to search the room that Robert stayed in.
Search our pub?
No, just his room. It's upstairs, first on the left.
Come in. Bedrooms are through there. Sorry, can I just ask what exactly it is you're looking for?
Any evidence in relation to a missing person?
Okay, well, I mean, if it helps find her, then good luck.
My mum and dad were married for 42 years. Mind you, they didn't speak for the last 12 of them.
Believe me, sometimes it's better to say no.
I hope that isn't a dig at me, Kevin.
Mine never bothered. But that's probably to do with my dad having a different woman in every port.
Oh, was he a sailor?
No.
I need to say something. Sal, will you marry me?
What?
What?
You're Rip Van Winkle. You're already married. Shh.
You said yourself that weddings should be perfect. You deserve that perfect day, Sal. So what do you say, eh? Let's get married again. This time there'll be no hiccups, no hitches, no...
If you say hangovers, she won't believe you.
What a shame. He could have had a double wedding.
What do you say?
Yes, of course, yes, yes.
Well, you must admit it's pretty lame.
Yeah, but it's almost like so bad it's good.
Almost.
So, are you two on the same team then?
Yeah, my mum wanted me to go to uni, but I knew I'd always wonder what if. What about you?
I just work around here at the moment.
But she writes, like, journalism and that.
Cool.
Sam writes a footy blog. It's not bad as it goes.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Another round, yeah?
Listen, hear me out. He's a good guy.
That's not the point. I don't need to be set up on a date.
Well, you're pretending to go out with me, so I kind of think you do.
For your benefit as much as mine, remember?
Not just about me. It's about you. You not moving on because... Listen, I saw you earlier talking to Daniel.
He was thanking me because of the accident.
All right. Mate to mate.
No, can we just change the subject, please?
I see the way you look at him. I just don't want to see you get hurt again.
Yeah, well, thanks for the advice. I'm gonna go.
Bethany, wait up.
There's something I said.
So this is the master plan, is
You
it?
can't do this, mate.
No way, I've thought it through.
Have you, though?
Yeah, I'll divorce the other one and marry Sally.
It won't be a real wedding, though, will it? You won't sign the register and all that.
Wait, this is the clever bit.
I was wondering.
She'll think it's a blessing or something. And I'll secretly organise an actual wedding.
Oh, and you don't think she'll cotton on?
No, because when we're signing the register, I'll say that we're having new pictures this time and that she looks beautiful and all that blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
You stop stressing me out.
When she finds out what you've done, pal, you won't be stressed. You'll be dead.
Tim, she would be so humiliated.
It's gonna work. We're getting married.
Yeah? That's not really fair.
I've been to funerals that are more fun than this. No.
Harsh, very harsh.
20 quid to look at a few moth-eaten animals and a string of fairy lights. It's a joke.
Is he Santa?
No.
Yes, I am, sweetheart, and these are my little helpers. Take it away, Elvish.
No, stop! Stop! Stop there! This is ridiculous. Look at the state of it! don't you worry. I am going to make sure that everyone round here knows what a flaming fiasco this is. Come on, sweetheart.
Sorry, Sander.
But it wasn't casual, was it? I mean, even if the sex was initially, subsequently you became engaged.
Yeah, well, that bit's complicated.
Which made life difficult. She was complicating things for you, wasn't she? Because you were also engaged to Michelle Connor.
Yeah, Michelle knew about Vicky.
Eventually, but even then you didn't need to tell her the truth, did you? I mean, according to you, you had a fling, the woman was pregnant, but it was all a big mistake. That was about it, wasn't it?
Are you actually going somewhere with this line of
But that's
questioning?
not how
Because if
Vicky
not-
saw it, was it? I mean, she had an engagement ring on her finger. She was expecting you to live happily ever after.
You make it sound like it was a game, like I was playing them off against each other.
I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes. Okay? I've lied to Michelle, the woman I'm about to marry. I've broken off with the other woman I've been lying to, who finds out I'm about to get married to someone else. I mean, I'm not a vengeful person, but even I might have wanted to turn up at that church if I was her. Was that what you were worried about?
Of course I was worried.
So you tried to dissuade her?
No, I've already told you.
Excuse me. This is all supposition, and I fail to see where your reasonable grounds are for suspecting my client of actually committing a crime. So, unless you've got some evidence, which you clearly don't, I'd like you to release him.
Come in.
Yes, McKinnon?
Not just yet.
You said if we stuck to the rota, everything would be fine. Baby's like routine, you said.
Yeah, well, I guess it's easier when there aren't four of them.
How am I even meant to get Anna to sleep when the rest of them are screaming their heads off?
Well, I don't know, OK? I don't know, Gemma. Here, you just try burping him, and I'll give Cleo a bottle.
Right. No, she's had one. You need to feed Bryn.
Just let me get to the loo first.
See, this is where you went wrong with your rota. It leaves no time for us, no time for going to the bog, eating, sleeping, nothing.
We just weren't mentally prepared for them all to come home at once.
We're gonna be terrible parents, Chez. I don't think we can do this.
Well, it was more grotty than grotto, if I'm honest.
Ah, that's disappointing. I love Christmas.
I'm sorry. He's a nice guy, I just thought... You're right. You and Daniel, it's none of my business.
No, it's not. Look, I appreciate you trying to be a mate. And I'm sorry about your friend. You must think I'm really flaky.
Nah, well, maybe just a bit.
It just feels like everybody's got an opinion on it. And do you know what the saddest thing is? Because I know that everybody's eyes are on me, judging me.
I'm not judging you.
I feel guilty for even trying to talk to him. And I know that he's in pain, and I'm not just going to stand back and do nothing because of a load of gossips. Right now, he needs a mate.
16:56, resuming the interview with Robert Preston. Present D.S. McKinnon, Robert Preston, Paula Martin and P.C. Garner. Right, you'll recall I spoke earlier about a piece of china that we found at Vicky Jeffries' house, on which there were what appeared to be specks of blood.
Is it hers?
We're awaiting forensics on it. In fact, on both fragments. We found another from the same vase. It was in your van. Would you like to explain how it got there?
Oh, Tim is incredible. I honestly had no idea.
He's a man of many surprises.
Oh, he certainly is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Like father, like son, eh?
Oh, yes.
Hang on. Santa's busy. What's you?
Winter Wonderland? Are you kidding me?
Sorry about upsetting the missus.
Oh, it's upsetting me. You should be worried about, all right? 10 quid a pop. For what? A couple of stalls and a bunch of cuddly toys?
I'll be fair, there's elves.
Those are the worst elves I've ever seen. They're out there playing cards and passing around the joint.
Ah, I told them not till the end of the shift.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I want my money back.
Sorry, there's a sign. No refunds.
No worries. I'll go and speak to the council about trade description, because I'm pretty sure you've got a license to sell that mull wine.
Okay, wait, all right. As a gesture of goodwill, because it's Christmas, if I'm honest, we've had a few complaints.
Mate, you can't be surprised. This place is a joke.
I had a vision. It didn't quite come off. Story of my life.
I know what you mean. To be fair, this is a pretty good idea. I mean, who wouldn't want to take the kids to a winter wonderland? I know I would. Yeah, it's our first Christmas. I just want it to be special, you know? And it could be. This place could be a gold mine.
Not if I keep giving money back as much as I'm taking it. Once I've paid the elves, I probably won't even break even.
Yeah, I said it could be. With the right import organisation and contacts.
What are you saying?
I come in on this with you. We turn this around and we split the profits 50-50.
Oh, I don't know.
Look around, mate. What have you got to lose?
To be honest, I think Sally was a bit blindsided by the whole thing.
Are we talking about Tim's proposal or the fact that our guest was given a dirty glass to drink from?
Oh, that. It's amazing how stubborn those lipstick stains can be. It's the wax, I think.
So it's the dishwasher's fault?
Oh, I'm not angling for a new one, if that's what you mean. It's nobody's fault. It happens. With so much romance in the air, I was wondering whether Kathy might be persuaded to take the plunge.
Oh, I expect she's just counting her blessings for still being here.
I don't understand.
I asked you to dress the crab.
Which I did.
Which included making sure there was no shell left in it.
Yes.
Yes. So, the fact that Kathy nearly choked to death on a piece...
What?
Well, I suppose that's not your fault either. Well...
Right, so did you change Cleo or Bryn?
Cleo. Or was it Bryn?
Chase, you're supposed to put it on the chart.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, great visitors, that's all we need. Whoa, don't answer it.
I think they're going to be able to tell that we're in.
Oh, how you doing?
Oh, flaming heck. It smells of all sorts in here.
Look, we just popped in to see you. We don't want to interfere.
Yeah, could you, got to check on the other two.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul, will you put the kettle on?
Oh, we've just had a brew.
It's for the bottles you plank.
Of course I didn't leave it there on purpose. Why would I?
So, what, you didn't care enough to do a thorough job, is that it?
No. Sweetheart, it was just an oversight.
But why? Had you had too much to drink?
No. And Kathy didn't even mention it.
Because she was being too polite, but I bet she told Brian when they got back.
Seriously?
You think this is funny?
I think it's unfortunate, but it's no big deal.
Right. In which case, you eat it.
I don't want to eat it.
Neither did our guest. Go on, eat it.
Please, Jeff, don't be silly.
What? You said yourself it's no big deal. Go on, eat it.
I don't want to.
Next time, be more careful. I'm gonna run a bath.
I keep telling you, I don't know anything about that.
I should also point out that my client isn't the only person to drive that van. It's also a business vehicle.
A witness claims to have seen a van matching the description of said business vehicle near Burbishes Woods on the night Vicky disappeared.
Well, it wasn't mine.
And Miss Connor told me that you returned home with muddy boots in the morning after being away for some time.
Yeah, I told you that and all. I've been out walking by the canal.
But no witnesses. My take on it is that Miss Jeffries threatened to turn up at the wedding. You argued, it got out of hand, there was a struggle, and in anger, you hit her with a heavy china object.
No!
And if that were the case, then you would be left wondering how to get rid of the body.
No, I never touched her. I swear.
You have no body and only circumstantial evidence. You and I both know you don't have a case.
Yes, forensics. As we speak, I have officers searching that woodland. And as for evidence, the results are back from the lab, and I can confirm that the blood on the pieces of china found in Vicky's house and in the back of your van belong to Vicky Jeffries. So I ask you again, Mr. Preston, how did it get there?
And we've a brand new drama for you next week, unravelling over 3 nights. Don't miss thriller Sticks and Stones, starting Monday at 9. Stay with me tonight and see which boys make it through to Sunday's live final. It's the X Factor, The Band, next.